10 News starts right now.
Good morning, South Florida. I'm Eric Yetzi.
And I'm Christy Kruger. Here's a look at some of your top stories today.
New details about a police-involved shooting in southwest Miami-Dade. We are told 3 officers with the Miami-Dade Police Department were injured at a home in Kendall. Police called to a reported shooting along Southwest 89th Street and 81st Avenue. They entered a home, were confronted by an armed man, and there was an exchange of gunfire. The suspect barricaded himself inside of the home. Police say he later surrendered. Again, 3 officers were hurt. We are working on updates on their conditions.
Meantime, the Trump administration is refusing to grant temporary protected status for Bahamians left with nothing after Hurricane Dorian. It is causing a lot of confusion for refugees right now trying to make it to the U.S. Some have been allowed in with just their visa or their passport and a Bahamian police record, while others are being required to provide a long list of documents, most of which they lost in the storm.
Miami native and New England Patriots wide receiver Antonio Brown being accused of rape by a former trainer. Brittany Taylor, a woman he went to college with, filing a lawsuit here in South Florida, claiming that Brown sexually assaulted her on 3 separate occasions between 2017 and 2018. Brown was released from the Oakland Raiders last week after a series of disputes with the team. He just joined the Patriots on Monday, is scheduled to play against the Dolphins on Sunday.
Listen to Local 10's podcast, The Florida Files, wherever you are, whenever you want. Just say, Alexa, play the Florida Files podcast.
Getting the latest episode of Florida Files. Here it is from TuneIn.
Previously on the Florida Files.
Or just ask Siri, I want to hear the latest Florida Files podcast.
Here's the newest episode of the Florida Files.
Get the Florida Files on Alexa, Google Home, or Apple devices just by saying play the Florida Files podcast. The Florida Files from the one and only Local 10.
I don't care about the material stuff at this point. You know, I want Shuby back.
A family hoping for a change of heart from crooks who may have stolen their beloved dog during a burglary. Vanessa Beltran tells us that 2 people broke into her home on Southwest 17th Avenue on Monday in Miami. They ransacked the place, taking thousands of dollars worth of electronics and jewelry. Video later shows them leaving as her 10-year-old Yorkie Shuby runs after them. The family believes the crooks then took her, and they're worried because she needs medication.
As breaking news happens, we'll keep you covered on air and online.
And you can head over to local10.com for more local news coverage and updates all day long.